We've come a long way together. 4 decades of decisions marking the incredible dedication and adaptability that is the spirit of the regional airline industry. The first decade, 1975 to 1985. The story begins in 1975 when the Commuter Airline Association of America, or CAAA, is established in Washington, D.C. Some 165 commuters are serving 645 communities in small-town USA, increasing its annual passenger enplanements to 7.3 million, just 1 year after the CAAA was born. This is an era of entrepreneurship and passionate commuter airline leadership, connecting local people and communities with scheduled air service. The CAAA is focused on how commuter flights are listed in the official airline guide and provides an organized venue for airline leaders to gather and discuss both opportunities and challenges. In 1978, Smith Buckland and Associates assumes the management of CAAA, appointing Dwayne Ekdahl as its first executive director. One of his first official duties is to address the House Subcommittee on Aviation that H.R. 1145 was a solid step in the right direction toward treating commuters as part of the overall air transportation system. The commuter industry is maturing, and in 1981, the CAAA is renamed the Regional Airline Association, or RAA. RAA continues its lifelong mission of providing a strong voice for regional airlines in Washington. The second decade, 1985 to 1995. In 1990, RAA's Executive Vice President John Fredrickson ascends into the leadership role when Ekdahl moves on. Fredrickson tackles a peak-hour pricing scheme at Boston's Logan Airport known as Massport. Massport threatens not only the viability of the regional airline industry, but the viability of RAA itself. Fredrickson remembers, "To the great credit of our members, they hung in there together and paid for the litigation, even those who felt their particular airlines would not be affected." In 1992, Fredrickson departs and joins member airline Mesaba. RAA recruits Air Transportation Association's Vice President of Operations, Walt Coleman, as its third president. His early tenure was marked by the development of code-sharing relationships, the introduction of the regional jet, and the challenge facing airlines of moving their operating certificates from Part 135 to Part 121, known as One Level of Safety. The third decade, 1995 to 2005. As air service demands and passenger expectations grow, regional airlines further evolve as a crucial element of the nation's air transportation system. Coleman answers RAA's growing need for Capitol Hill representation by hiring the association's first dedicated government affairs team. By Coleman's retirement, the 25 largest regional airlines are carrying 96% of the nation's 78 million regional airline passengers, mostly operating large fleets of regional jets and high-performance turboprops. When Coleman retires, RAA's Executive Vice President Debbie McElroy is promoted to President in 2000. The same year, RAA celebrates its 25th birthday with the regional jet explosion continuing apace. RAA member airlines are taking delivery of new RJs, including Atlantic Coast's first Fairchild 328 jet, Express Airlines One's first Canadair CRJ, and Mesa's first Embraer 145. Under McElroy's steady leadership, RAA supports member airlines operating through tremendous strain and challenges during the aftermath of the 9/11 terrorist acts. The fourth decade, 2005 to 2015. The regional airline industry, over the course of 4 decades, adapts and remains resilient, surviving and continuing to fill its vital role connecting communities, small and large, to the global economy. From 2008 to 2015, RAA is led by industry veteran Roger Cohen, who helps to strengthen RAA's seat at the table in Washington. Since 1998, RAA's longtime government affairs chief, Faye Malarkey Black, ensures RAA's voice is heard in Washington. In February 2015, she begins serving as the association's interim president and renews the industry's focus on the future pilot and technician workforce. In the early years, regional airlines, then known as commuters, were established to pioneer new routes called point-to-point service to communities. Today, many regional airlines provide critical services connecting passengers to network partners at the nation's largest hubs. Every regional airline's mission is dedicated to serving its passengers safely, reliably, and professionally. Look at today's stats. Operating nearly 12,000 daily flights, regional airlines serve some 620 U.S. airports. Notably, nearly 50% of the nation's passenger flights are operated by regional airlines. Over the past 4 decades, the regional airline industry has written a story that has evolved around growth, defined by regulatory action, consolidations and mergers, fluctuating fuel prices, and major global events, and remembered for its resiliency to adapt to those changes. RAA is proud to serve this industry since 1975 and salutes the industry's remarkable entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to the highest level of safety. Together, RAA and the regional airline industry will connect passengers and communities to the global economy for years to come.